Hi, so today I'm going to read on Summer Wells as requested with the Southern Gothic Oracle. This is the box it comes in. Kind of slides in there. It has a little tag there that you can pull, little ribbon. And of course, nice little booklet and the cards. Okay, so I'm going to focus on Summer Wells, and I'm going to be asking if she's ever going to be found. And if the person's responsible will face justice. So I'm asking her ancestors and the Holy Spirit, the universe, and my ancestors and our spiritual mentors to work with me to give an accurate, as I can, clear reading. I am a human vessel, so I am not going to ever probably get this perfectly, but I want to do as well as I can. So, will Summer Wells, will her remains be found? And will those responsible be held to account with the legal system? Will Summer Wells' body be found? And will those responsible be held legally to account? Okay, let's see what we get. I get a blue moon. So this is speaking about the opening up of an unusual opportunity. So there might be a window when it's possible that will open up to finding her. And I get the card of curiosity and perseverance. And I think this is people continuing to be curious and continuing to look. And that is the challenge. But I think many people will remain diligent and curious and looking. Coupling, partnership. Okay, we're looking at a couple. We're looking at more than possibly one person. We're looking at somebody that's a couple, part of a couple. It could also be that what happened to her was based on a ill-dignified curiosity, and they had an opportunity to act. And this person's definitely a part of two people. I get that part. They have a relationship. Acts is the lessening of an influence and division. This lessens the other cards around it. And so her being found is getting, I think, to be more difficult. And that's why it's going to take someone that's remaining curious, I think, and persevering, looking. I actually think the person responsible is trying to divide certainly people's attention with other antics. Again, we get the possum, we get diversity, we get plurality. Many. More than one. More than one. The mockingbird, prophecies, communication. Sorry, Mickey has a habit of blowing her nose right on cue. This is about influence, roots, and support. Again, I think support to not give up and continue to look. Okay. In the environment, fertility, love, peach. I think she was desired. People make me... Sometimes I just really think, oh, well, yucky people are yucky people, but this is extra yucky. I feel like they're hoping that their luck holds out. They took a chance. They have a thing with, I think, risk, that they're risk-oriented in their behaviors. Wealth, prosperity, black-eyed peas. I feel like a couple is making money off of this too. I think that the mockingbird is saying also that they're not telling the truth. They're mimicking what they think they should say. I feel like there's communication that's coming from those that are responsible, but they're trying to, I feel like, and especially one more than the other, is trying to cause division. And because I'm seeing a man's pair of shoes here, I think I know who. And they even look to make money off of this. They're looking at it as an opportunity. This is just disgusting. But they're an opportunist. This man is an opportunist. Roots, influence. I think he was able to influence. He was one that was supporting her. I think he's looking at ways to make money off of this now. I really do. Yeah, abundant growth, willpower. Strength, power, the painter. I think it's you-know-who. And I think he could do this, for a long time. And I think he's looking to make bank off of this. He feels like it's giving him control and power. He feels empowered. Brad. We get silence and introspection and teamwork. I think he's the one, as long as Don is there to order people around, I think people within that family do what he says. And he is calling the shots. He's calling this silence. It's part of the team. But I don't think that the people that are working with him in agreement realize his what he did. Because I think he did this. Definitely. Live oak, longevity, reliability, energy cosmos. Energy cosmos. Maybe this is, exhortation to that the universe is eternal and it has its own energy and its own ability to act despite what certain people want to continue to pull out of their you-know-whats. Healing and self-care and speaking the truth, self-expression. So I feel that people will still, it looks like there's a desire to heal here. But the speaking truth makes me feel like this is the universe stepping in to bring that. Because it's important for anyone who goes missing. But, gosh, with children and stuff, independence, agency. I really don't know that she's going to be found by authorities. It might be an independent person that's out looking, because it sure feels like it. And maybe they, will then call forth authorities, obviously, and rejoicing faith. So I feel like there is somebody that's going to remain committed to looking for her, and that there are people, and those are likely to be the people or the kind of people that will find her. I think she's also empowered by spirit to hold on. Yeah, sacrifice, rebirth. And decisions. He sacrificed her, I think, so that she wouldn't talk. There's ugly truths that need to be looked into within that family, and who, and about how they live and how their life has changed, especially. And they're going to find some very suspicious behavior that maybe they can actually do something and act on with. There's vanity and pride at play here, and the blessed child, purity, lost innocence. Discernment, self-worth. Infinity, reinvention. Well, she's an eternal being now. But I think people need to look at certain changes in his life. And where his pride and obnoxiousness around this child is. The grove, divinity. I feel like spirit steps in. Passion, feminine power. Self-awareness and clarity. Dashed hopes, mourning. Altar, water, ritual, renewal, homecoming, afterlife. I do think that she will be found. I think it's going to take some time, and I don't think it's going to be by your typical law enforcement going out there and searching. I think somebody will come across that is devoted to looking for her. And I think all this reinvention and change has yet to kind of come before she's found. And the afterlife makes me feel like she'll be found. Yeah, mediation by spirit. Karma. Huh. Justice and karma. Spirit is going to bring, it looks like, actually, this is spirit intervening. And it has to do with karma and justice. So I'll leave it. Loyalty, the dog, and fierce protection. Grounding. Spirit has her back on this. It may take longer than we'd like, but it does look like to me like we can be sure of one thing, that Spirit will intervene in the relatively near future. It still could be some while yet. I think she will be found by someone that's curious, looking around, poking around, and they find her. Or maybe partial. And then I think we're going to get her, as much as she can be found. So this isn't over yet, folks. Not by a long shot. And I'll just leave it right there for right now, okay? And I hope that you can appreciate this. I do see what I think is her eventually being found. It might take more time than we'd like. I think it will be by somebody that is curious about something, looking around. I don't think it's going to be a law enforcement person. So, yeah. And this family, and particularly the male head of the family, is responsible. And I think he's the one that tells everybody what to do in that family. And he's the one that needs to be brought in. Well, all of them. So anyhow, going to leave it there. Thank you so much. Make sure to thumbs up this video, please. And I will update again later. I think I've given you a significant amount of information, and we just have to give time to see if it pans out or not. All right. Anyway, I hope you're having a great Friday, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Make sure to share with like-minded people and maintain your subscription notification. Bye-bye.